Hi Aries, welcome to June 2014. Now in June, you're feeling the need for speed. You're ready to move forward, you're ready to take action. Your ruling planet Mars is direct, he's gaining speed in Libra, and so are you. And that's good news. So June is a time for you to be forward focused, especially in your relationships, in your partnerships, in working with other people, networking, and getting out there and seeing what opportunities are available for you. And we're in the cycle of Gemini. So June is the month of Gemini. Now Gemini is 3 signs from you, and it rules the area of your life that has to do with short distance travel, speaking, writing, teaching, communicating. And I have this wonderful program here, Master Communicator, and if you go to that link you can download this program. It's really profound of how it gets in there and shows you your style of speaking and how effective you are in your communication skills. So June being in the month of Gemini, and Gemini rules communication mastery, you can use this program to beef up your skills. You know, it's really important, like having that ability to listen to other people is an important skill to have. A lot of times we get into challenges with others because we're really not hearing them. And so using the Communication Mastery Program here can really empower you to amp up your communication skills in June. Also, Mercury's going retrograde. Mercury will be retrograde June 7th through July 1st. So use the Navigating Mercury Retrograde tool that I put on my website for you too, to give you some guidelines on the do's and don'ts when Mercury is retrograde. Now for you, Mercury retrogrades at about 3 degrees Cancer, and then it'll back into Gemini June 17th. So Mercury starts out in the area of your foundation and home. So, you know, for some of you, you may be thinking of moving, and then all of a sudden you change your mind, or you go to buy a house and then something crops up that you need to address. You can move forward in June, and you can do business in June. You just want to make sure that you're reading the fine print. And, you know, back up your data. Make sure we're all on the same page. Make sure everybody's getting your emails. That's the challenge when Mercury retrogrades, is communication goes a little haywire and people don't get our emails, and it's challenging to do business. You still can do business. You can take that job if you've been out of work. You can start a business. You can do things. However, you really want to make sure that you're double checking everything, you're backing up your computer, and you're reading any contract you're signing very carefully. When Mercury is retrograde, the devil is in the details. So for you, it could be around real estate, and then it could be around, you know, anything you're doing through social media or writing, you know, trying to get a book published, or anything that you're trying to do artistically. I prefer to wait till after Mercury goes direct, but life goes on. We can't wait until the stars are all perfectly aligned. 2014 has not been the year for that, so we've had to take action, even with, you know, whether Mars was retrograde or Venus was retrograde, and now Mercury is retrograde. And so, you know, do what you got to do, take action, and keep a sense of humor, because Mercury is the trickster, and Mercury likes to play games with us. And so if you're keeping your sense of humor, you're going to, you know, ride this wave and be very successful. Now, your ruling Uranus is in your sign Aries, and it is in harmony with the Sun on June 6th. So that could be a breakout day for you, where you are making some deals. So if you can, like, get things done by June 6th, you'll be really happy you did. And just wait the 3 weeks out. You know, enjoy summer in the Northern Hemisphere. I know it's winter in the southern, and so for those in the northern hemisphere, go out and have fun and play. Gemini is a party sign. It's fun. And so you want to go out and have some fun in June. And this empowers you to be good at work and be good in your relationships. So go out and have some fun, but try to get everything done if you can by June 6th. And then that way, there's less for you to do during the crazy Mercury retrograde time period. Now, Neptune's retrograding June 9th through November 15th. This is a very subtle energy, and you may not even notice it. For you, it's in Pisces, which is 12 signs from you. So it's giving everyone a break from all the initiations around discernment and truth. So it's a subtle energy. And for you, like I said, is it real? You may not even feel it. Now, we have the Sagittarius full moon on June 13th, and this is a party moon. I like this moon. There's no uglies on it. There's nothing challenging it. In fact, Uranus in your sign is in harmony with the moon. So this would be a wonderful time for you to travel. This would be a wonderful time for you to go on an adventure. Break out of the day-to-day routine and use this party moon to have fun and celebrate. So I really like this energy. The moon is at 22 degrees Sagittarius. The sun is at 22 degrees Gemini. Nothing's on the sun. And Uranus is in harmonious energy flow with the moon. So you're going to be feeling really good in June. This is more positive energy coming at you. Your ruling planet is direct. And, you know, get on the road, travel, you know, jump on a plane, go, you know. And yeah, there's going to be bumps and twists and turns, you know, when you get out there. But as long as you keep your eyes wide open, you will avoid the frustration. June is the time for Aries to keep your flame blazing because the best is yet to come. And then Mercury will back into Gemini, like I said, on June 17th, lighting up short distance travel, long distance travel for you. This is a fun energy. The Gemini Sagittarius energy is very fun for you. Sagittarius is a sister sign. It rules that area of your life that has to do with truth and wisdom. It has to do with your beliefs, your future vision, your spirituality. So you may be feeling even more connected to source, to your higher self. You're ready for adventure. You're ready to try new things. It's good energy. It's a positive energy. Now, your ruling planet is going to square Pluto on June 14th. So be aware of that. Mars is in Libra, squaring Pluto in Capricorn. Now, this is a kick-butt energy. You can get a lot done. And you want to use this energy to be ambitious because Pluto's in that area of your life that has to do with your destiny in the world, your ambition in the world, your career in the world. So this is a very powerful energy when Mars challenges Pluto. So you want, the downside is you want to not be too aggressive with people. You know, don't do the my way or the highway. You know, and you don't want anybody being too aggressive with you. So you don't want, you know, people at work, particularly those in authority, being too pushy with you, or if there's anyone that's trying to bully you, you know, stand up for yourself. Absolutely. You know, with Mars and Libra, you know, people can wear the mask of nicety and do it, you know, but it's still, you know, passive aggressive, but it's still aggressive, right? You know, so watch for that sort of behavior on the 14th. And you know, instead of getting caught up in power struggles, direct that energy in physical activity, direct that energy into projects, and you will have a positive outcome with that energy. It gives a person a lot of ambition, but it can make those that are not spiritually advanced act out in passive-aggressive ways, act out in negative ways, and you're just not in the mood for it. So, you know, focus your energy in your projects, focus your energy in physical workouts, and you'll get the positive results. Then the Sun is going to conjunct Mercury on June 19th in Gemini. Pay attention to important messages coming to you that day. The Sun is consciousness. It is going to give you some insight here into your communication skills, your style of listening, your style of speaking, right? We're in the cycle of Gemini, and Mercury and the Sun are hooking up there in that area of communication with you. So this could be an awesome day where you have a breakthrough, where you have epiphanies, where you have insights and understanding. Maybe it's to do with, someone at work who's aggressive, or a relationship, and you've all of a sudden you get that aha, okay. So that's why they act out this way, or that's why they respond to me this way. And you can shift your style of speaking. You can shift your thought patterns. You can shift, how you're communicating so that you are getting the results you want. June is a wonderful time to really, amp up your communication skills. Then the Sun enters Cancer on June 21st. Happy summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Happy winter in the Southern. Woohoo! And Cancer pulls you into your foundation. It pulls you into how you nurture yourself, how you feed yourself emotionally, how you take care of yourself, where you live. So this is a wonderful time to play at home, have cookouts, work on the house. If you're thinking of buying a house or moving or renovating where you live, this is the energy to do it. It's about nurturing you, pulling up your soul power, nourishing and nurturing who you are, your inner being, nurturing your family relationships. It's a wonderful energy to do that. Venus will enter Gemini on June 23rd. Now, she's very flirtatious in Gemini, and she's fun. And multiple partners are not out of the question. So it's time to play and be light. So some of you may find that you're dating more than one person if you're single. And that's okay. When Venus is in Gemini, it is about having fun. And you want to do that. Now, Chiron retrogrades on June 19th through November 24th. Again, it's in Pisces, so you may not notice the wounded healer in this area working behind the scenes with you, but it is worth noting that Chiron is taking his turn to go asleep. When the planets retrograde, they have less power, less effect, and that's good. They give us the opportunity to assimilate everything we learned while they were direct. And so Neptune and Chiron will both be going direct in November. So we get a break here with those energies of spirituality. For you, it's in the area of what's behind the scenes. So you may not even notice this energy so much because your ruling planet's flying forward, and it's in the area of relationships. And it is a powerful time for you to take action as long as you are looking at the details and making sure that you're not assuming we heard what you said or got that email, that you double check everything. Hey, did you get that email I sent you? What email? See, that's Mercury retrograde. Or did you understand what I meant when I said, oh no, I thought you meant something else. Remember now, when Mercury goes retrograde, we all go subconscious. The true personality comes out, but when we're subconscious, we're in this dream state. So we may hear you differently than what you said, or we may not have received it correctly. That's why we always want to double check everything with Mercury, because assuming will get you into hot water. Don't assume anything. Don't assume they understand. Don't assume they got the email. Don't assume they got the check. Don't assume you got the check. Things get lost in the mail, and that's Mercury having fun with us. So just double check everything. But it is a fun energy. It's a fun time. It's June. It's time to celebrate. It's time to live it up. And, with Venus and Gemini, you're going to socialize a lot in June. It's going to be a fun month for you. Now, Mars opposes Uranus on the 25th. So you are definitely on the go, ready for action. And you know, with Mars and Uranus, this is like where you can have this wake up of, okay, I need to innovate my appearance. I need to innovate my approach to life. I need to innovate my relationships. I need to upgrade my relationships. Oppositions bring awareness to you. For you, it could come through other people where all of a sudden you go, you know, I need to try that. I need to, you know, try this new way of doing things. I need to try this new relationship. I need to try a new way, and, you know, and you'll have breakthroughs when you do that. I like this energy. It makes us courageous. It makes us bold. It makes us daring, and it gets us out of our ruts. So this is a good energy for you with Mars passing over Uranus on the 25th. So use this energy to speak your truth, but also pay attention to your style of speaking, right? This is the month to really look at, do I listen to others, right? That's why Creator gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? Because we're supposed to doubly listen. And so this is a great time to really listen. Listen to yourself. Listen to others. Listen to what they're not saying. Listen to what you're intuitively getting. That's powerful too, especially with Mercury in reverse, because you can get a lot of intuitive hits and information about the situation and what's going on that others are not necessarily saying, because don't forget, when Mercury's retrograde, they're in the energy too, and they may not even be aware that they're subconscious. They're not even consciously aware of what they're doing or what they're saying. And so it's important for you to be really listening in June, because you can navigate this and really move ahead in June, especially in July too. And I'll talk about that soon. So we have the new moon in Cancer ending June on June 27th. Now, I like this new moon. It's very fertile. It is the sun and the moon coupled in Cancer at about 6 degrees, 5 degrees 37 minutes, and Mercury's there at 25 degrees Gemini, so Mercury's hanging around, and Pluto is opposing the sun and the moon. Neptune is in harmony with the sun and the moon. So Pluto is about 7 degrees away. It's there, but it's not, you know, right on it. So it's the time to, you know, really think about, you know, what's going on in your home. What do you need to improve your life? What do you need to move? Do you need to buy a new house? Do you need to upgrade where you're living? What is the balance with you between home and work? Okay, because Pluto is in the area of your destiny in the world and your profession in the world. And so we have this rich new moon in Cancer, and it is, you know, in the fertile ground of uncertainty is the limitless possibilities. You know, and remember that, you know, if you're moving through a cycle of uncertainty, that's where the possibilities are. That's where the opportunities are. And so clinging to the old outworn ways will not bring you success. Pluto is opposing this new moon, and Pluto is about power. How you use power, how you own your power, or how you may give your power away. This energy can create power struggles with self and others. So do not disown your shadow side. You know, the shadow side is the negative ego. It's the guilt. It's the shame. It's the manipulation. It's the jealousy, for instance. Instead, keep that on a short leash. Keep the negative ego on the short leash. Cultivate your healthy ego. It's the healthy ego that gets us out of the door. It's the healthy ego that empowers us to write books, make videos, build websites, put ourselves out there. So you want to cultivate that healthy ego, and you want to channel, you know, any power struggle going on inside in productive ways. Channel it into more productive areas, you know. And remember, the law of attraction is always working. Desire, passion, Pluto, minus your resistance. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I can't do that. Equals deliberate creation. So when you want to create a fabulous life, a fabulous income, a fabulous relationship, your passion for that has to be greater than your resistance to it. What are you creating in June? Remember, Neptune is in harmony with this fruitful new moon. That means Creator has your back. Okay? Even if others let you down, remember, God loves you. Creator loves you. Creator has your back. And you want to do what's right for you, okay? So that you're harnessing the power of your intentions to make 2014 your breakout year. You see? It's all about intention. What is your intention? How are you going to use this new moon energy? Are you going to use it to firm up your foundation? Really listen to what others need from you. You know, and if there is a power struggle going on inside of you, what are you resisting? We usually struggle when we're resisting something. We're resisting the new. We're resisting moving out into a new direction, moving out into a new job, moving out into a new relationship, or moving out and being single. Don't resist. Let go of the resistance and put your energy into your passion. Put your energy, focus on what is working. Focus on what opportunities are being presented to you. And then that way you're using the energy to create the life you want. And, Mercury will go direct July 1st. June is a great month for strategy, strategizing what you want to create, strategizing moving, strategizing to move into a new relationship. The best of 2014 is ahead of you, right? We came into 2014 with a lot of retrogrades, and it's like we got the finishing touches going on with this Mercury retrograde, but you still can get things done. You can have a lot of fun because the energy is very positive for Aries. Sagittarius is a sister sign. Gemini sextiles you. So, yes, you move into Cancer, but Cancer is shoring up your foundation. Pluto is showing you where you need to make breakthroughs. And Mars is on the move. So you really are in a strong time. And it can be a good time for you to have intimacy and relationship. It can be a time where you could meet someone new. This is a good time to build up your foundation. I don't see money as a challenge for you in June. So money can be flowing to you if you're putting yourself out there, you're using new strategies to amp up your business or get a new job or get a promotion. Your spirituality is growing by leaps and bounds in June. You really can feel that connection to Source in June. It's very strong for you. Very strong. It's a wonderful time to innovate yourself. It's a wonderful time to do a makeover. It's a wonderful time for new beginnings, a new outlook, a new attitude, to really look at your communication skills and see how they're working for you. And remember, you ain't seen nothing yet. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Aries. Thank you for Google Plussing them. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. You go to the astrology link below. You purchase your session. At the point of purchase, you get a checkout. You get the link to my schedule. And you get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Aries, keep believing. Met a devil man, he took my heart away. He said I had it coming to me, and that I wanted it this way. I think that any love is good loving, so I took what I could get. Yeah, I took what I could get, and then he looked at me with those big brown eyes and said, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, here's something you're never gonna forget. You ain't seen nothing yet.